Today I have only a few minutes because pretty soon there are going to be a bunch of teenage girls rushing in here making all kinds of noise. So I just kind of had a little window. So I thought I would just come online and share a few things with you. I was happy to realize yesterday that I actually have like something missing from my collection. I don't really see my perfumes as a collection because it's like, well, my perfumes are in constant rotation, but I should have a perfume in this particular category that I've kind of defined as gourmand-ish oriental, because I find myself gravitating to more towards sweet fragrances, and that I really don't have any full bottle of this kind of perfume. I mean, I have like ambers. I have this, this isn't oriental for sure. It's like a leather apple brandy kind of fragrance. I think there's some oud in there. I have patchouli fragrances and things like that. But I don't really have, and then I also have like Lost Alice, which is a nice like gourmandish tea, milky fragrance. But I don't really have like one like where the oriental notes are combined with like the sweeter notes, kind of like Rosendo Mateu #7, like an oud vanilla, or Remember Me is like a cardamom, really nice, sweet oriental fragrance by Jovoy. Remember Me by, no, I just said Remember Me, sorry, Kisses Rain by Renier Perfumes. That I have mentioned quite recently. I only have like decants and I really enjoyed these fragrances, but I don't have any full bottles. So I'm getting kind of excited about kind of needing something. I know I'm fooling myself. Of course, I don't need anything, but now since I'm kind of starting a business, which I actually am, then I really should have something in this category since I really appreciate it a lot. So I will be looking at some different houses. Maybe I'll look at I want to try some more before I make up my mind, but Rosendo Mateu #7 I think is a pretty good candidate because it's a pretty affordable price. I think their fragrances are like $150 maybe for 100 ml, and I wish it wasn't 100 ml. I don't need that much, but this particular house I think only carries 100. And in a little update on the business thing, I have a meeting with a bank next week. I have been like, I don't know if you can see, I'm kind of preparing here some different like categories that I can walk my clients through. And I find that it's very difficult to do because like the tropical fragrances and the citrus fragrances, there's an overlap. And there's coconut in certain fragrances, but they're still sort of in different categories. So I'm kind of thinking how to do it. But then I also found on this computer that I have like half a book written that I was thinking about writing like last year, and I even handed it in to a publisher that was like semi-interested, but they weren't 100% sure. And I knew it would be a lot of work, and I probably wouldn't make any money because like you just don't make, a lot of people want to write books, but no one wants to read them. That is kind of the truth, right? So, but in this book kind of outline that I had made, I have now material that I can use in like a short presentation in my little workshops. I thought I want to give my clients a little bit like the history of perfumery, maybe a little bit of the trends through the different decades, and some prominent people like Coco Chanel, and like big houses, and the difference between niche and designer. And I have all kinds of stuff. And then there are all kinds of things in this book, and I can use that information that I already kind of created. But I learned something yesterday that I'd like to share with you, and it came from this book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. And he wrote about the difference of being in motion compared to taking action. And I find that I am kind of in this mode, unfortunately, because I'm in motion. I'm doing all kinds of things. I'm preparing. I'm, having fun with my fragrances here. And I've opened a TikTok account, and I'm in motion, right? But taking action is like, that would be like if I called a potential customer and tried to get someone on the hook. That would be like real action. He gave the example like writing down 20 ideas for articles is being in motion. Writing an actual article is taking action. So the difference, I think that you can understand kind of what the difference is, and those words really spoke to me. So next week I have to like take action. I have to do the things I need to do. Something that will give me a customer. I don't need a website. I don't need a business card. I don't need a TikTok account. What I need is a paying customer, to start with. And then I can do these other things kind of alongside, but I have to spend like 50% of my time on sales, on marketing. I know that TikTok, of course, could be marketing, and this could be marketing perhaps, but I don't think that you guys are my target group, not number one at least. And it will be more like the normal crowd that are not yet into perfume. And this will kind of be like a one-time experience. But we'll see. So, next week I will be taking action, but I am actually also going to an interview. I might not do this full time. So we'll have to see about that. Okay, well, have a nice weekend, everybody.